All right, welcome everyone to the our first class for the mentorship program. I'm so excited to have you guys here today. Let me just grab some people and let them into the room. So I'm very, very excited. I want to welcome each and every one of you. I'm so excited to be on this journey with you. And I can tell everyone is excited as well because I'm looking at the Facebook posts and all of that. So it's really cool. The energies, you could probably feel them. I feel them. I feel things easily. So I feel great. And I think Ben, you get to be our guy. You're you're the only one that's male here, which we love the male energies. And so I just love the fact that in each of my classes, I've always had one male. And so I love it. I love it. So thank you. Thank you for your energy for being here. Really excited to have you. Um, but what I want to do is I want to start the class off. I just want to introduce myself. I am Deepal Shah, and I am a medical intuitive. Of course, I use energy healing everywhere in all parts of my life, not just for the medical stuff. So, the tools and techniques that I'll be teaching you will also help you in other areas of your life, whether it's finances, relationships, whatever it is, because everything is energy. And so, of course, the gist of this course, you are going to learn a lot about medical intuition, tapping into the body, diving into the body, and it's going to be a lot of fun. And so I help people all around the world, globally now. Before, I was just doing my work more locally. I wasn't too excited about that. It's hard to get people to come find you for some reason locally. I found that it was also an interference in my personal life because I was having people come to my house and my husband did not like that. He's like, you're going to have to figure something else out. So that's when the telesummit world opened up to me, and I said, you know what? I would love to do something, be a speaker, and help people globally. And so that's how I tapped into that energy, and it's taken off since. And now all I do is remote healings. I see nobody in person, and I find it more fulfilling for me than anything, because before I was doing like vendor programs trying to get people, and I'd spend 8 hours a day just trying to connect with people, and maybe two people might contact me. I don't know. It was just not worth my time and efforts. And maybe some of you already have a business. Maybe you're just doing this for you, or you're doing it for your family, and that's perfectly fine. So whatever you decide to do, I'm here for your journey, because you'll see when you looked at the page, we have the quantum body awakening level 1, level 2, and the business. And any point in time throughout your journey in the next 12 weeks, maybe that might shift for you, and you're like, oh, you know what, I just want to do it for myself, or oh, I want to do it as a business. And that's going to be up to you. And as things open up for you, your energies open up, your hara line starts to align, because you're going to be receiving lots of healings throughout the course as well, because you just being here is very healing. So remember that. This isn't just learning about what we're going to be doing later on in our lives, but what's happening right now within each and every one of us. And it's also for me the same thing. Every time I teach this class, I learn something new, I get an upgrade. Something happens, something shifts, and it's just beautiful because we're all in this together as a collective. Okay? Now, a couple of things that I do want to go over is that I do want everyone to introduce themselves as well, because I want you guys to get to know each other. And so all I want you to do is just go through and I guess, you know what? I have a list of names. So I guess I will go through and if you guys want to just say hello and where you're from, since we have about, let's see, how many of you guys do we have? 21 of you guys here today. I just want you to say your name and where you're from so that we could get to know you a little bit. So give me just a moment. Let me go ahead and change my view. Um, all right. So can everybody see everybody at this time? You just see the strip. So go up to the top part where it says view. On your Zoom, they'll say view and it'll say gallery view or speaker view. When I pin my video, you'll only see me, okay, when I spotlight it. But when you can change it to view, you could shift it to gallery view or speaker view. Okay, so then you could see everybody. All right? All right, awesome. So I'm going to look really quick at yep, okay. I just need to pull this up so that I have all the names here. All right, so if you want to unmute yourself, make sure it's quiet, okay? But as I say your names, just unmute yourself as I say your name, okay? And just say hello and where you're from. So, Shelly. Shelly?
Hi, yes. Hi, my name's Shelly and I'm from California and I'm excited to be here with everybody.
Awesome. Thanks, Shelly. Barbara. Say hello.
Hi, I'm Barbara. I'm from Slovenia, Europe, and I'm also very excited to start this new life.
Awesome, awesome. Diane. Hello, hello. Come on down.
Hi, it's a little loud here. Oh, shoot, which Diane?
Yep, you could go, Diane. Is it Keitges? How do you say that?
Keitges?
No,
Keitges? Okay.
Yes.
All right.
I'm not that one, though.
That's okay. All right, go ahead. You can introduce yourself. Go ahead, Diane.
Okay, I'm Diane Keitges, and I'm from Stony Plain, Alberta, Canada. I'm so happy.
Thank you for being here. Elizabeth Andrews Booth.
Hi, I'm Lizzie from Carson City and extremely excited too.
Awesome. All right, Darnell. Is Darnell here? Let me see. Let's see, Darnell. All right. I know sometimes some people can't make it to the actual live call, and that's okay. Fawn. Hello, Fawn.
Hello, I'm Fawn, and I'm from Auburn, California. I'm very excited to be part of this community and this group and on this new path. So very excited to be here.
Thank you. Wonderful to have you here. Is it Mikkel or is it Michael? I just want to make sure I'm pronouncing your name correctly. Let me see. Okay, not here. Carrie.
Hi, I'm Carrie. I'm from Manitoba, Canada, and excited to be here. I'm having a late lunch, so I'm sitting in my car at the moment.
It's all good. All good. Good to have you here. Carol. Oh, Corolla. Sorry.
Sorry, I was muted. Hi, I'm Corolla, and I'm from the Toronto, Canada area. So I'm super excited to be here too. Hopefully learn a lot. There's a lot I don't know, but yeah, very excited about it all. And I've been working with DePaul for quite a few months now, and it's definitely been a delight. So I'm sure we're going to learn a lot from her. So
thank you. Thank you, my dear. Jennifer.
There we go. I'm unmuting. I'm Jennifer. I'm in upstate New York. And I just want to share, I tried to post this on Facebook and it wouldn't post, but my pendulum came and it's a smiley face on it.
And it has
Isn't
a
that
smiley
cute?
face on it. That's pretty
I
awesome.
mean, it's just natural. It just happened that way.
Oh,
I thought
that
it
is
was
so
super cute.
cool. That
So
is awesome.
I'm gonna be jumping in the car because I have to go pick up my kids at the bus, but I'll be here.
Okay, no problem. Let's see, Catherine.
Hi, I'm Catherine. I'm Scottish and I live in England, but I'm Scottish.
Awesome. Thank you, Catherine. Good to have you here. Diane Mihalik. I don't know if I pronounced that correctly. Diane.
That's fine. That's fine. I'm Diane Mahalik. I am from outside of Cleveland, Ohio, and I'm very excited to be here as well. Thank you.
Thank you. So I'm going to say Diane M and Diane K, okay? If I need to connect with you guys. Laura. Is Laura here? Let's see. Okay, Laura Logan.
Hello.
Hey, Laura.
Yeah, sorry, I was having a hard time taking off the mute in the video, but I'm from Hawaii in the car because the kids are upstairs. They didn't want them to interrupt, but I'm so excited to be here, so thank you.
Awesome. Great to have you here, dear. All right. Jacqueline.
Got it now, I think. Jacqueline from the north coast of Northern Ireland. So it's great to be here. I'm really looking forward to this new change in scenery and everything for me. That'll be brilliant, meeting people. So thank you for being here with me. Bye.
Thank you. Thank you. Ben. Hello, Ben.
I'm Ben. I'm from Massachusetts. Glad to be the guy in the group.
Love it. Thanks for being here, Ben. I've got M.E. Ketting, and I think I know who this is, but I'm not sure.
Is it me, Deepo?
I think so. Yes, it is.
Yeah, it's Maaike. It's
Maaike. Okay, I'm going to change that.
And I'm from the Netherlands.
Awesome.
And I was very happy that I thought of the daylight saving time. Otherwise, I would have missed the first hour.
Yes, yes. And that's why I try to send out reminders, as many as I can, an hour before the course. And, so you might get flooded with emails, but just know I'm doing it for you. Fabian, did I pronounce your name right, sweetheart?
Yeah, it's Fabienne. Hi, everyone. I'm Fabienne. I live in New Jersey, and I'm very excited to be part of a group too.
Good to have you here.
Thank you.
Patricia?
Hi, I'm from the San Francisco Bay Area in California. Happy to be here and nice to meet everyone from different parts of the world. This is exciting.
This is really great.
Yeah.
I love how everybody is from all over the place. I mean, this is the beauty of the collective. I just love it. So, Karen, are you here, my dear? Karen Black. Okay, maybe she's not here. Gabriella.
Hello, it's Gabrielle from Hawthorne, New Jersey. I'm excited to be embarking on this journey and very open to receiving all of your teachings and to keep telling myself, I'm willing to learn as much as I can.
And you're here. Awesome. Thank you, love. Alaya, are you here? Okay. Jennifer.
I am Jen Funk. I am from Kansas City, Missouri.
Thank you so much for being here. And Heather?
Hi, I'm Heather Kenny, and I'm in the Blue Ridge Mountains of Virginia. And I am thrilled to be here with you all. And I think it's very exciting that so many of you we're all from around the world. I think that's very exciting as well. And I'm really grateful to be in this group and be learning from you, Deepal.
Well, excited to have you. Is Madalena here? She signed up last minute, like literally a few hours ago. Is that you, my dear?
Hi. Yes,
Hi.
that's me. I was trying from yesterday to sign up and I had some difficulties. Hi, this is Madalena. I'm originally from Romania and I'm living for the last 19 years in Canada, in Calgary, Alberta.
Very nice.
And I'm very happy to be here with all of you.
Awesome. Well, we're happy to have you. So thank you. What I'm going to
Thank
ask
you.
is that everybody mute themselves. And when you have questions, I will be asking throughout the course over the next 12 weeks. I'll always be asking you if you have any questions. And if you do, you could just raise your hand and I'll unmute you, or you could unmute yourself. But if we leave everybody unmuted, I've had a lot of problems then because there's a lot of background noise. And so just because we have about 21, we have a total of 24 people that have signed up for the course. So this is great because this is going to be your community. I've had many people that I put through this course and they've created groups, they've created friends, and they're still in touch with each other after 3 years. So that's the beauty of this, having a group like this, because now you can create that relationship, right? And you can also go to each other for healing. Who knows, maybe you don't need me anymore. But I hope you do. But in a way, I hope you don't, because my goal is to make you that empowered healer that you want to be. So let's get you there. Okay, guys? One of the things that I do want to go over is the module. So let me go ahead and share my screen because I want to make sure that you have everything you need in the module. And I'm just going to ask that if you have not accessed the download page, how to access it and what's on it. So I'm just going to spotlight my video so that you guys could see. And I'm just going to share my screen and share sound. All right, so, all right, you guys could see this, right? Just nod your heads. Okay, so you're going to go to Ananda for Life. Awesome, thank you. You're going to go to anandaforlife.com. When you go there, it says, hello, Deepal Shah. Okay, well, for you, whatever your name is. You'll see that if I go here, you're going to get a bunch of little blocks as well as a drop down. Okay, if you go to your orders, you could go from here or you could go from here. You will see that you have a item, whatever you paid for the excuse me, for the mentorship. Okay, you will press view. When you press view, it will show that there is a download page access right here. Okay? It is protected, but you do not need a password. Okay? We have made it so that you do not need a password. If it does ask you for a password, somehow the system may have disconnected you, just email me. Okay? What you'll do is you'll say visit page. Now, in the visit page, you will see how to approach level 1. You'll join the Facebook group if you have not already. You'll order your Beechwood pendulum. You'll sign up for your consultation. A lot of you have already had your consultations, but then there's a few of you who have not. So make sure you sign up for the consultation. this you do not need to do. I don't know why it's there, but I will fix that tomorrow because that's just a link just if you wanted to schedule a personal healing, but you do not need that. What you actually need, and I'll replace this link tomorrow, is click here to schedule your 30-minute sessions for April, May, and June. Okay? So I will replace that tomorrow. For those of you who have not done that already, please make sure to schedule your appointments for April, May, and June. These are the one-on-one appointments that you will have. This is where we're going to discuss questions about the course. We may or may, just depending on what's going on, we'll do personal healing for your spiritual journey, for your journey, whatever we have time for, whatever we can do at that time, okay, within the 30 minutes. Usually that is sufficient time. And so here is the call access information. If at any point in time you are thinking, oh my God, I don't have the call-in information, I don't have the link to get into my weekly calls, the call access information is right here. It's going to be the same every week. Okay? This will not change. Please put it in your calendars as to what dates that we're having the class. And I also need to, I'm just scrolling down really quick. I'm going to go ahead and have my assistant put the dates over here for the class as well. So let me just write that down. Dates for class. Okay? So that way you have those handy as well, but I do recommend you put them in the in your calendar. Okay? The time is the same, 3 p.m. for all of them. I recommend you do video as much as you can unless you're driving. I do not want you to do video, but if you could do video, that would be the best. So here, the module is already here, so you could download right there. Okay, so you will have already the module. It's already there, the new updated module. Class 1, as soon as I do the class today, you will see that the replay will be posted in class 1, class 2, and as we go, as you can see, oh, the dates are already there. So there you go. We've got dates right there. So we're good. So I'm not going to add separate dates because I don't want to confuse everybody because the dates are already there. The replay, give me at least the next day or at least a few hours because I do need to get this converted and everything, so it takes a little bit of time, and my assistant will put the replay in at night tonight for me. I'm in North Carolina, so, and she is in India, so when she wakes up tonight, she will put the replay up, so you'll have it by tomorrow morning. Okay, the replay will be on this page for each of the classes. Once you are done with the course, you can download the certificate. Okay, it's right here. You fill in your name and date after you print it. Okay. Right here, there's additional educational videos and information. And these are just things that I've done on Facebook. If you want to look at them, you can. If, you know, because I'm going to be doing some Facebook Lives or Facebook videos on our private Facebook page. Wherever I see that somebody is getting stuck, or, you know, a lot of people I see that are stuck in certain areas, not understanding something or how some technique is done, I will do a Facebook Live. But you could also find that information here on your download page if you have any questions. Okay? Now, there is FAQs as well. How to download the videos, how to book a 20-minute session if you wanted a session in between. Okay, for personal healing. Or if you want to do a healing for some of your loved ones. You'll also have an opportunity. This we'll talk about later. Let's see, give me one moment. Okay, if you have any questions, what I recommend is that you post it on Facebook unless it's very personal. The reason I want you to post it on Facebook is because many other people might have the same question. So if you can go ahead and ask on Facebook, please do so. Okay? Here is how do I schedule my personal one-on-one session with Deepal, right here. Okay, you could click here to book your session for April, May, and June. All right, it's the very last question on the page. So you could go ahead and click that right there. Like I said, most of you have done it, but a lot of you have not. All right, any questions? Just unmute yourself if you have any questions.
Hi, DePaul. It's not really a question, but maybe just a reminder, because I don't know if you changed it or not, but when you have to book the sessions with you, you had to do each one individually. You couldn't book all three at once.
Yep, thanks for
that might be helpful.
Yes, no, thank you. So what you will do is exactly what Carola said. You will be booking these sessions. You'll go in, book your April session. It'll send you a confirmation email. You'll go in, set up your May session. You can't just click April, May, June. It won't do it that way. The system just won't. So you'll book each one individually. So yeah, thank you.
People, I was able to do it. I was able to book all three at the same shot.
Oh, you were?
Yeah, but I did not get in separate confirmation. I got one confirmation, but you could click beneath it and see all the other dates on there as well.
Oh, well, sweet. Thanks.
But I don't know if things have changed because I booked that maybe about 2 weeks ago or so.
No, it shouldn't change. Well, try it either way, guys. I mean, apparently Patricia got it to work and Carola didn't, so it just depends. But if it doesn't work, then just go in individually and do it. If there is a time that does not work out for you, and please, not everybody email me. You know, I know one or two of you might be in another part of the world and it may be the middle of the night for you there. So please let me know. I do not want you waking up at 2 o'clock in the morning for a 30-minute session, okay? So just make me aware of that. But I think most of you should be okay. All right. Now that we have that, let me make sure I'm not forgetting anything. And if anybody has any questions, just go ahead and unmute yourself and ask, okay? Okay, I want to make sure everybody's ordered their pendulum. I want to make sure everybody's gotten on Facebook because there are still a few people missing. So I see some people have their pendulums already and some people are waiting to get their pendulums. Yep, perfect. Fawn, could I see your pendulum for a sec? Did they not have one with like it upside down?
I do think I have another one. Let me see.
All right, will you check? I kind of like when it's the other way around. Yeah. I mean, if not, that's okay. We'll work. Yep, that's the one I want. Yep, perfect, Diane. All right, and I know some of you are waiting on yours, but those of you who just joined us, make sure you order your pendulum, okay? Mine is coming. Yep, Laura, no problem. Many of you that I talked to, I know yours is still coming. Go ahead, sweetheart. Yep, go ahead.
Hi, I would just like to double check with you. So the initial 101, because I just signed now, it's separate than the 3 months, like one per month 101 session. So the initial consult, I booked one in April, but I wasn't sure it's included in the 3 or it's separate.
Right, that's separate. So just email me and I'll set you up for a 30-minute consultation, okay? I'll just make sure,
Okay.
because I want to make sure to finish your consultation sooner than later.
Okay, sure. Thank you very much. Appreciate.
Oh,
Thank
you're
you.
welcome. You're welcome.
Thank you.
Micah, do you have a question? I can't hear you. There you go. I can't hear you. Hold on. Yeah, it's unmuted. Check if you're
Better this way?
Yeah, that's better. Go ahead.
Okay, I have a question about the recordings because are you going to use the recordings only for this group, or are you also going to use them like for future teachings? Because that's something I don't really like when you want to ask personal things that it's available for the rest of the world.
Nope, it's never going to be used. It's only for this.
Okay, great. Thank you.
Yep, good question. Yeah, I have finally, that's what took me so long, was to make that download page available to you guys, because I was getting my web developers to fix all this because I didn't want, you know, other groups to have the access to what we talk about. So now every group that comes on after you guys will have their own download page that's blank. Okay, and also thank you for bringing that up, because I do want to mention something. I have had this issue in the past. I know sometimes some people are parts of same groups, same Facebook groups, same you know, communities, and I just want to mention that whatever happens here stays here, because sometimes personal things do come up. Without permission, I do not want you talking about somebody else and their whatever's going on in their life, because this is going to be your community and your place to heal. And that's very important, that we all have that trust amongst each other. And so I just want everybody to nod and agree that we will not be speaking of others outside of this. So it's just a verbal agreement, and I trust that everybody will be on the same page. So thank you. Awesome. All right. And everybody's getting my emails. That's not a problem, right? Okay. Awesome. Okay. I hope that each and every one of you, I know I have done some of the consultations. Within each of the consultations, I have been giving certain meditation practices, because each one of you had a different meditation practice. Not everyone's meditation that I gave is the same. So I want you to continue the meditation that I gave you at this time. It's not going to be the same for everybody right now. But the other meditations and activations that I teach will be the same. Okay, but these personal meditations that I told you, those are for you to do in the morning and in the evening. Okay, I like to do my meditation early in the morning, and I'll say 20 minutes before sunrise or 20 minutes after sunrise. I like doing it before sunrise. It's just different. The energy is just different. In the evening, before sunset or after sunset. 20 minutes before or 20 minutes after. Okay? I'm just giving you a window of time. All right? And of course, whatever that is for you where you are, that's when your sunrise, sunset. I mean, literally, I'm on my phone looking up when is sunrise, when is sunset. And so you'll be learning other meditations, but the ones I gave you, and then for those of you who have not had your consultation, I will give you your meditation during the consultation, okay? Are we good? All right, any questions so far? All right, awesome. Okay. Okay then. Did everybody print the module, or are you just looking at it on your computer? Okay. Okay, cool. Because it's just 54 pages long. I mean, I might as well make a book out of it. The new Quantum Body Awakening book. I might as well publish it. All right, so let's do some fun things then, okay? Okay, yeah, I see everybody has printed it. So class 1, today we did the introduction. We are going to feel energy. So what I want you to do is, you know what I want to do is make sure that when you guys come in, that you guys change your name. Right here, right above your picture, are these like 3 dots on the top, on the right top. And some of you, most of you have your names there, and then a few of you, whoever's iPad 2, I'm not sure what the name is there. So I just want to make sure I have everybody's name because I haven't memorized everybody yet, and I will work on that. So just go to the 3 dots and just say rename, and you could actually probably rename yourself. So it's good to have the names there, at least for me, so I could see you guys. Okay, so I'm gonna make this really simple. I think I'm gonna have to work with this because we do have quite a few people. So why don't we do this? All right, here we go. Okay, Liz, Carola, Jennifer, Diane M. Ooh, hold on, I lost it. Where'd it go? Okay, let's do this. Something shifted. Okay, Laura, Diane M, Shelly, Gabrielle, Micah, Carrie, Fabian. That's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. And Barbara. Okay, Barbara and Carola. All right, you guys are going to be a group, okay? Right now, you guys are going to be a group. Got it? And the rest of you will be another group. So you guys will be group 1, you guys will be group 2. Okay? The rest of you. All right. So what I want both of the groups to do, well, I want group 2 to close their eyes. And group 1, what you're going to do is you're just going to put your hand out. And when I give you the signal, when I go like this, you're going to push energy out. And I want group 2 to feel what that feels like. Okay? So, group 1, when I make that gesture, that's when you're going to be pushing energy. But you're not going to move your hands or anything. You're just going to push energy. Okay? All right, so ready? All right. Group 2, how many of you felt that? Group 1, you could stop. And did you guys kind of go back just a little bit? Ben, did you even go a little bit, like a little movement? A little bit? Yeah? Okay. All right, so now we're going to pull, okay? So close your eyes, group 2. And group 1, we're going to pull whenever I give you the signal. And so I did a push on my face area. All right, so we're going to pull this time, okay? So group 2, close your eyes. Everyone close, good. Group 1, when I give you the signal, you're going to pull on their energy. And you could put your hand out and you could pull if you want, or you could just imagine you're pulling their energy. Okay, you could stop now. How many of you felt the pull in group 2? Good. So everybody's feeling the energy. Good. Ben's feeling a little bit of it. All right. So now we're going to switch. Okay, so group 1 could feel this too. All right. So group 1, close your eyes. And let's go ahead. When I give you the signal, I want you to push their energy. Okay, so group 2, close your eyes. Group 1, close your eyes. And group 2, get ready. Okay, you can stop. All right, how many of you felt that in group 1? Did you feel a push? Yeah. Yeah. All right, let's do a pull. Okay. All right, group 2, group 1, close your eyes. Group 2, when I give you the signal, please pull the energy. And Shelly P says mildly. It's okay. I just want you to sense energy, okay? Okay, you can stop now. Group 1, how many of you felt that? Yeah. So pretty much everybody's feeling something. Micah says, I only felt the pull. That's great. That's great. You're feeling it. But here's the thing that I want you to remember. The reason we did that exercise is because I want to show you that you can feel energy. For some of you who think that you can't feel energy, you just sensed it. And when somebody pushes or pulls your energy, you're going to know, right? So what I want to also express is that you don't want to do that to other people, right? You don't want to push and pull on their energy. We just want it to flow. Okay? But the main reason for that exercise was to share with you that you can sense energy. Okay? So why don't we start by doing some clearing of beliefs? And I want you to to share with me some of your limiting beliefs, because everybody has them. And if you continue to see beliefs showing up and you feel that they're limiting you in any way, especially the fact that you are here. So I want to hear the limiting beliefs that you are having about being here and being on your journey, because that's what I want to clear first, so that we are starting with a clean slate. Okay? And Catherine, I see your hand raised. Do you have a question, sweetheart?
Yeah, I just wanted to clarify. So the push-pull exercise, the connecting with energy, if you're grounded, you're going to feel the energy less. Is that correct?
I don't think it's going to matter.
Okay.
Yeah. Whether you're grounded or not, if somebody's pulling on your energy, you're going to feel it. Whether they're pushing, you're going to feel it. And I just wanted you to kind of get a sense for that. I also wanted you to just get a sense for that you can feel. You know what I mean? Because a lot of people doubt their healing abilities, but I want you to, you're already feeling it, sensing it. And so I just wanted you to experience that.
Okay.
All right. So I see we have a few people in the chat who are already putting their beliefs down. So you could put it in the chat or you could tell me out loud. It doesn't matter. You can unmute yourself. But what I'm going to do is I'm going to clear some beliefs for you right now, okay? So I'm not worthy. Let's just clear that. Let's dissolve that. I'm not good enough. Let's dissolve that. And when I say let's dissolve that as a group, let's dissolve it. Let's see it just dissolving away, just melting away, transmuting into Mother Earth, or just dissolving into thin air. However you want to see that, however you see that. Because you know what? Being a healer, you're going to see things differently than others. So how do you see this dissolving? Okay, I want you to tune into that. I'm not deserving. Let's dissolve that. I can't. Let's dissolve that. Confidence and acceptance. The lack of confidence or the lack of acceptance, let's clear that. Let's dissolve that. Fitting in. Let's clear that. Let's dissolve that. To feel, see, hear. Not being able to do that. Let's clear that. Dissolve that. I don't know if I could do it. Let's clear that. Dissolve that. Competition. I might not be as good as others in this group. Let's dissolve that. I'm not a healer. Let's dissolve that. I don't have the same abilities as others. Let's dissolve that. It's going to take too long to get where I want to be. Let's dissolve that. Others have more natural abilities. Let's dissolve that. Uncertainty. Let's dissolve that. The unknown. Let's dissolve that. Will I be learning everything I need to learn? Let's dissolve that. Why can't we just be? Be in the energies. I do not belong. I don't know where I belong. I get rejected. Let's clear that. Clear, cancel, delete, dissolve, 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 dissolve. Fear. Let's dissolve that. Whatever fears that you have. Whew. That feels like a big one. I can't heal myself. How can I heal others? Let's dissolve that. Any other limiting beliefs anybody would like to share? You can put it in the chat or you can unmute yourself and I'll be more than happy to dissolve that for you. So as limiting beliefs come up, we will have a thread in a post on Facebook. And you guys could post limiting beliefs, as many as you want, of course, as they come up, so that they could be cleared for everybody, okay? As well as yourself. Micah says, I always yawn while clearing energy. What is that? That's energy clearing. It's exactly what you said. When you're clearing the energy, there's energy that's probably within you as well, especially if you're clearing somebody else. And it's almost as if that's your way of releasing as well. Okay? So allow that. That's just a natural process of you letting go. I know people think that yawning is a bad thing, like, it's not respectful, it's not polite, but actually yawning is something we do to clear energy. And it's perfectly fine. Somebody will be like, "Oh, you must be tired, you're yawning." I'm like, "No, I'm cleaning your crap and my crap." So it's, how you look at it. Here's another, some beliefs coming up: feeling useless and feeling helpless. Let's dissolve that. All right. Beautiful. All right, now, anybody have anything they want to add at this time? You're more than welcome to unmute yourself and share before we move on to all the different clairs. Okay, good. Uh-oh, Shelly, you put one above and I missed it. Let me look back. My ability to do this as a successful business. Yes. Oh, thank you, Shelly. That's important. Let's dissolve that. That is very important. Because if you do want to do this as a business and you're even thinking about it, will you be successful? That's huge. Trust me, a lot of people will have a lot of judgment and criticism and make you go into fear mode and doubt mode. So all doubts that you have, let's dissolve that. Whew. Yeah, thanks, Shelly. Awesome. So like I said, you can post on Facebook. We'll have a thread with beliefs. Fear of betrayal in relationships. Let's clear that. All right. So we'll post that today. Carola says, feeling the energy moving throughout my core. Awesome. Awesome. Because that's where you probably have it stuck. So if anybody feels it in their body, in certain parts of their body, not just the core, it's releasing, it's moving through. You know that that's what's been stuck there, a certain belief. Okay? All right. Now, there's different clairs, right? And I don't know if you guys had a chance to look at this as to which one are you. And for me, when I look at this, I'm like, oh, it's all 8 of them, because I didn't really realize that there's 8. I always thought there was like 4 or 5. But if you look, there's more than that. There's the clairvoyance, claircognizance, clairaudience, clairempathy, clairsentience, clairtangency, clairsalience, and clairgustance. So let me go ahead and spotlight my video. Okay, so there are 8 different kinds of clairs. Clairvoyance is your ability to see. Okay, claircognizance is a clear knowing, and this is the most common clair that people normally present with. They just have this knowing, and that's actually the most powerful of all the clairs. So I know 100% of you that are here today have a knowing because I've talked to you and I could feel the energies. So I know that each and every one of you has a knowing. Fawn says, I have quite a few clairs. They vary in strength and ability. Exactly. So good point, because they will vary in strength and ability, right? Sometimes one will kick in stronger than the other, depending on the situation that you're in. And that's perfect. Some of them will run together and you're like, okay, I don't know if I saw, heard, or felt, but it happened so quick and it doesn't really matter. Okay? You know that it's happening. Something is happening. That's fine, Heather. Not a problem. Then you have clairaudience, which is hearing. Clairempathy, which is emotional feeling. And this is very strong for a lot of people. I think for everybody, because we feel. We are feelers. You know, especially those who are sensitive, those that are healers, light workers, you feel things because you feel the emotions of others. If somebody's crying, you know, it's almost like you have tears in your eyes or you start crying. My sister-in-law does it all the time. As soon as she sees somebody crying, she's like bawling her eyeballs out. And so it's this sense that a lot of us have, and many of you will feel the heart energy of others, whether or not they do say something. You know, you might feel the sadness within them. You know, you may feel the anger, that somebody's just feeling angry, they're just not happy. And that's all emotional feeling. Clairsentience is that physical feeling. Maybe your arm hurts or somebody else's arm hurts and you're like, oh, why does my arm hurt? You know, why am I feeling it in my body? Or if somebody else has a headache. I remember every time my daughter would have a headache, I'm like, oh, do you have a headache? Do you have a migraine? Because I feel it. So you might feel that. Clairtangency, it's clear touching. It's the ability to sense things through information of touch, and maybe some of you have done it. I had an experience with this in one of my classes where, oh gosh, I forgot what they call it, but we had somebody's material belonging, maybe their car keys or their purse, you know, something personal. And we were holding it and we had to get information from that. You know, and that, yeah, thank you, psychometry. So that's a lot of fun when you can actually hold somebody. Next time you hold somebody's keys, you know, or wallet, or I don't know, whatever you hold, a kid's toy, whatever it is, try to see if you could tune in and see what's going on. It's a lot of fun. We do it together, but you know, it's kind of hard on Zoom to share something. But you know, see, whenever you meet a family member or if you have friends, you know, that you can share this, just kind of tune into their material thing and see what information you get. Okay, I highly recommend that everybody try that because that's a lot of fun. Clairsalience is smelling. You know, not too many people can smell things, sense things through smelling, but I do at times, very few times, but I know people who can smell death. They can smell various different things, fungus, mold. I mean, they can smell all kinds of things. And so that might come into play for some of you. And then clairgustance is clear tasting. Now, tasting, it's interesting because maybe you might get a sweet taste, a sour taste, something in your mouth and you're like, God, what is that? Or maybe bitter, right? And you could pick up on that energy. So as we go through this course, see what you're picking up on. See what feels familiar to you, because I guarantee you have most of these clairs already. Okay? And it's just a matter of you tapping into that information. Okay? Anyone want to share what clair they are or how many Actually, how many of these do you feel that you already present? You can just unmute yourself and share with us if you'd like. Uh-oh. Oh, hey, Micah. How many do you have? 3?
Yes.
Okay. Awesome. Well, let's see if during this course that increases. You know, let's see what opens up for you. Anybody else want to share? Oh, Shelly says, I know I have 3 for sure. Okay.
Hi, DePaul. I have 2 for sure.
Okay.
For sure. And then, yes, I've done the clear touching before.
Yeah.
Somebody gave me something to hold and they're like, on the spot, what do you feel? And I'm like, oh. But I remember, and then I just sat with it for a minute. And then, because that was somebody who had some gifts as well. She was just touch it and feel it. And then, so I did do it. And then according to the person that I read it for, she said that was exactly how she was feeling. But honestly, I've never done it since then.
Yeah.
And you know
It's fun. It's a really fun exercise.
it is actually, it was really fun, but it was a little nerve wracking because like drop it and tell me what you feel right now. And it's like, I don't know if I can do this. But I get a lot of smells, but not death and fungus. I'll get weird things like all of a sudden I'll smell like cigarette smoke very strongly. Certain odors, and I'm looking around and I'm in my house and nobody smokes here, but these but not death. Not true. Sometimes I do smell something that smells like a rotting animal or something like that. And I'm looking all over the place and I can't find it. But, you know, I did once in a while get those weird, strange odors, but I just kind of attribute it to maybe like a mouse in the wall or something.
Right.
Like that, you know? I try to logic it away. And I sometimes taste very strange tastes sometimes for no reason, but I thought that might have just been a normal thing that your body does from time to time. So but I wouldn't say it's consistent or that I've applied it to anything that I thought it would mean anything per se. So that's it. Yeah.
I think Carola, when you start working on each other, you'll see that you might, the taste or the smell or something like that, you might be able to get more verification as to how strong those senses are for you too.
Yeah, that'll be cool.
You know? And so that'll be good. Yeah. Oh, by the way, before I forget, guys, is it okay for me to share your emails, your name, email? I have a form that I already made with your names and emails and where you're from. If that's okay with you so that you guys could reach out to each other, that would be nice. Because if I ask you to reach out to each other to do healings, I would want you to, I mean, you could create a group or whatever. And, you know, I mean, even on Facebook, you could reach out to each other, but I want to make sure that you have each other's emails as well, because sometimes I'll ask you to do readings or scans and you can just email it to the person. You don't have to connect with them because maybe you're in a different time zone or whatever, you know? And so then I would like for you guys to have that ability to connect with each other. So it looks like everybody's saying yes. All right, awesome. Yeah, I did want to ask permission about that. Awesome, awesome, awesome. All right, so Ben says, I think all but the tasting and tangency, but to varying degrees opened up or clear enough. Yeah. Laura says 2. Shelly, I know you said 3 for sure. Gabrielle says claircognizance and clairsentience. The latter only as far as emotions, not physical pain is concerned. Okay, awesome. So a lot of you do have these different clairs, and you'll see that more of them, you'll become more conscious of them if you're not right now. I feel like some of you are not conscious of them, and you're thinking in your logical mind, but you'll see that you do have more than what you think you do. All right, so let's do this. I want to go into today about clearing space, okay? So we're going to learn that, and then we're going to call it a day today, okay? So clearing space. Um, Clearing space is a very common technique. I know a lot of people like to use what we have learned from, like in Reiki and other modalities. I had to learn to use feathers. I had learned to use sage or Palo Santo, and I would order all this stuff online, right? Let me go ahead and highlight my video so that you guys could see me. So I would order all this stuff, and it kind of got to be too much, because if I go into a hotel or if I go like in the mall, you know, it just, I couldn't handle it. And I didn't have sage with me. I don't have my Palo Santo with me all the time. So it's kind of hard to clear space when you're out and about. So I want to teach you guys a method that you could use anywhere, and you could use for any of your clients. So not just for your clients, but for yourself. And this is important, because when you're doing a healing, or even just in general, if you just want to clean your space, you don't have to have anything except your intention, your direct intention, and your hands and your breath. That's all you need. Okay? And it'll make your life a lot easier. So you could do this sitting or standing. And I want everybody to close your eyes so you could experience this, and you can also do it with me, and I'll guide you. Okay? So I want you to take some nice deep breaths in and out. And I want you to imagine a luminous golden white sheet below your feet. And you could put this white sheet, you could make it as big, as magnificent as you want. It could cover your whole house, your whole property. You could go as deep down in underground, as far deep as you want, with this beautiful luminous white sheet. Golden white sheet. And you can make it as small as you want. You could just make it surrounding you where you're sitting or standing. But just imagine this. It could be square, it could be round, it could be oval. It doesn't matter. And as you breathe in, with every breath that you take in, this sheet is going to be moving up through you, clearing your space, taking with it all the negative energies and low vibrations. So just take your first deep breath in, and you could feel this beautiful golden luminous sheet under your feet. Just feel that. Ooh, what does that feel like? Sense it. How does that feel? Now take another deep breath in, and you can use your hands to raise this sheet. And so now this beautiful sheet, as you breathe in, it's at your ankles. And we're moving up, so take another deep breath in, and the sheet moves up to your knees. Another deep breath in, and it's moving up your leg to your hips. And if you're using your hands, you could probably feel the weight that you're lifting. Take another deep breath, and you're moving up through your torso. Another deep breath, and you're moving up to your neck. And your hands are raising higher. Another deep breath. And it's above your head. And as you keep taking these deep breaths, it's moving up and up and up and into the sky, into the heavens, just dissolving away. And take a nice deep breath in and a nice breath out, and bring your hands down and just enjoy what you're feeling now. Woo, I've got chills. Feel the cleanliness. Feel into the energies. Feel into your space. And when you're ready, you can open your eyes. And you can use this technique anywhere, anytime. I've used it in my car. I've used it at work. You could use it. You could use it before you walk into the mall or while you're in the mall. You could use it anywhere, anytime. Any questions? Any questions? Fawn says, I love that. Liz says, lighter for sure. Anybody else want to share? And Corolla, I'll get to you in a minute. If I forget, just let me know. Yeah, Jackie says, that gave me shivers. So you can unmute yourself, guys, if you want to say something. It's perfectly fine. Corolla says, lighter, lots of yawn. Viral's phone says, feels good, lots of releasing. Very good. Very good. Feels relaxed. Yeah. Patricia says, I feel crisp and clean. I smell like a fresh laundry smell. I love that. I think somebody unmuted themselves. Did you want to
Yes,
say
I
something?
did. It's Meike.
Yeah.
I was wondering, why do you have to pull the energy through yourself?
Because you want to cleanse yourself too, right? You want to clean the energies of you too, whatever's stuck to you, right? Your aura and within you. You want to just let that go, because before you heal somebody else or before you do a healing on yourself, I mean, if you're ever going to clean your space, this is the best way. If you ever decide to do a deeper cleanse of your space, you could imagine this big golden sheet, under your house, and then moving up through everything in your house, like your drawers, your closets, your bathrooms, your bedrooms, everything, your basement, just, but it's always going to go through you too, because it's a transparent sheet. And so as you want to clear your home, you're a part of it too, so you want to clear you too. Okay?
So it's not that you're pulling all the heavy energy through you, but you're also pulling your own energy up, and at the same time that you lift the energy from under your home or your closets.
Right. So you're just clearing everything. You're clearing yourself and you're clearing your home, your space. Yeah, good question. Good. Pretty easy, right? So you're going to practice that. Okay, this week, that is your homework. You're going to practice, you're going to post. If you have any limiting beliefs, you can post that. I will go ahead and do the post. You will also be learning you will do your own space clearing, okay, each and every day in the morning or the afternoon. Just pick a time of the day, one time of the day. And you can also start tapping into your different clairs, now that you're more conscious of the different clairs. Maybe throughout the day, if you're, you can, if you feel anything, sense anything, you could say, ooh, I do have this clair, you could just mark it off. Any questions? Madalena says, lots of tears too. If I still feel I am releasing energy, what should I do afterwards? Okay, so Madalena, you know, and some of you might have that where you may feel the energies to a certain extent because everybody is different. So Madalena, let's just ground everybody's energies, okay? Let's go ahead and do that now. That's funny because that's the next topic. So let's go ahead and ground your energies. And take a nice deep breath in and out. So I don't do grounding like everybody else does. My grounding is different. You know, the whole pole and the Mother Earth thing, you'll learn all about how to ground. Of course, we do use Mother Earth, but it'll be different. Let's see. Okay, and so you'll be learning grounding next week. You can also, I don't want you to go far into the module because it might confuse you. So I'd rather go through the module together, but I know it's hard. I know that's hard sometimes because we want to know, what are we going to be learning? You know, I want to know what's next. Carola says, do I need to order the upside down pendulum because I ordered the regular one? I love it. Let me see it, Carola. No, that's the right one. Yeah, that's the right one. Yeah, I want the pointer down. Yeah, I want the pointer down. Yeah, no, you're good. All right, anybody have any questions before? Yep, go ahead, Liz.
It was going back to the meditations. I was trying to look for which one you wanted me to do. I think I probably missed that. Is there a way we can go back and find that?
Liz, did I give you a special? We had our consultation, right?
We did, yes. And I don't quite remember that part. It was just so exciting.
Okay, it's okay. So why don't you do, let me see. I think I had you, because I had a lot of people do this one too, is just tap on the thymus. Okay, tap on it for 3 minutes. And then just sit quietly with your hands with the palms facing up. And if you guys could sit on the floor, that's really good for meditation, okay? If you can put your heel to your perineum, that's even better. So the left heel into the perineum. You know how you sit?
Do the best I can.
Do the best you can. Not everybody's will touch, and that's okay. It will eventually. You'll also go numb. I'm not gonna lie. Your legs will go numb for the 20 minutes. But it's going to get better, okay? And so we're trying to, there's certain energies that we want to use. Here's the thing. The perineum is where the earth lies within you, okay? We all have the earth within us, and you can imagine the earth at your perineum if you wanted to. But that earth lies within us. You have all of earth within you. And it's right there. And that's the axis of where it's held. And that's why every time, and of course, maybe I should have gone over this in the grounding part, but I'm excited about this. So I'm giving you the reason why you are connecting that heel to the perineum, because it's a connection. And you're sitting on the earth, you know, on the floor. So that's important. And if you cannot sit on the floor, you can sit in a chair. That's perfectly fine, okay? So don't make your body do something that it's not ready for, okay?
So I'm doing the tap the thymus, heel to perineum, palms up, sitting quietly for 20 minutes.
Correct. And just focus on the thymus. Just put your attention at the thymus.
And that's it.
That's all I want you to do.
Okay.
Okay, so don't everybody write this down because that might not be the meditation that I want you to do.
Thank you.
Yeah. Okay.
I have Deepal,
yeah.
I have a question.
Uh-huh.
I don't know if it's just me, but when I twice printed this, there's I think there's 2 diagrams of the body, like this one.
Okay.
And on mine, I cannot read. If I would need a magnifying glass.
Okay. Is it the same for everybody? Because I didn't print mine yet, so
and there's another similar one in the back with well, just all of these kind of ones.
Okay, so I'll take a look at that. You don't need those right now anyway, but it's good to know. So
Yeah.
I'll look at the diagrams. Okay, that's my homework.
All right, it's not just me then. Right, thank you.
Okay, so it's everybody? Oh, I can't read. Okay, yeah. All right, well, let me make sure that you have a clearer picture. I just might have to find some more clear stuff.
It's like a low res JPEG.
Exactly. Yeah. So I'm just going to have to, maybe I might have to send it to you via email instead to get a better resolution. I don't know. Let me look at that, but thank you for bringing that to my attention. Carrie, I'm not sure which meditation I'm supposed to do. Carrie, did we do your one-on-one? I don't know where Carrie is. Oh, there she is. Carrie, can you unmute yourself? I think if you're on the phone, I think it's *6 or *9 to unmute yourself. I'm not sure. I can ask you to unmute, but I'm not sure. Oh, we did have our one-on-one. Carrie, I'm not sure what I gave you. So sometimes these things come to me at the time of our 30-minute session, and so okay, Carrie, just tap on the middle of the forehead. Okay, you're gonna tap in the middle of the forehead for about a minute. And then you're gonna sit quietly for 20 minutes and you're gonna focus on the middle of the forehead. And how you could do that is you can actually tilt your head just a little bit upwards, kind of like that. And your eyes will naturally go to the top. So just do that. That's what I'm getting for you right now. Okay. Anytime you're focusing, if I told you to focus on your thymus or focus on the middle of the forehead, what I want you guys to remember is that if you lose focus, you could say A-U-M, Okay, it's not Om. It's not actually pronounced Om, even though everybody says Om. It's A-U-M. Okay? That's the natural sound of the universe. Okay, anybody else have any questions? All right, awesome. I think we're good then. Yeah. All right, everybody good so far? Yeah? All right, awesome, awesome, awesome. You can review this again. Like I said, the recording will be there tomorrow morning, okay? I will not, if you do not make it here, remember, I usually do not check my email during class. It's very difficult to do that for me. I can't put my attention everywhere. I want my 100% attention here with you guys. So if there's any problems or anything happening, I won't know about it till later, and I'm just letting you guys know now, okay? Like if you can't hop on or whatever, I don't know. I can't answer those questions at that time because that takes away time from the group. But if anything comes up, let me know. Facebook is the best way to put questions there, okay? All right, guys, I'm going to stop the recording now.